Hey guys, I want to show you how to plant cuttings from certain trees and grow more trees from those cuttings. So here what I have are mulberry cuttings and fig cuttings. And you can see that these ones are already starting to grow. So these are just soft twigs, basically branches from mulberries that you just plant in a pot, and you might want to try this with a lot of them because some of them may not take, but mulberries are good candidates. They have a good chance of rooting versus other trees from cutting, that is. And the same goes for figs. They just want to grow, apparently. So you can't see a lot of activity on the figs just yet, but we got a little bit of signs of growth here at these tips. And when you take cuttings, you want to do shorter ones up to a length of maybe 12 inches. And I took one here that was longer than 12 inches just to see what would happen. And so what happens is I think it can't get nutrients from the base up to the top very well, and that's why it's recommended that when you're planting cuttings, they are only so long. So you can see that it is starting to shrivel up at the top, and I think that's a sign of it being unable to get moisture all the way up this little stick. Whereas the shorter ones don't have those signs of shriveling up. So if I were to, say, cut this long one in half and plant 2 of them, or even 3, because it's pretty tall, there's a good chance that each of those would then root over time. And I haven't experimented with this yet, but others have had really good results. If you want to ensure that these root, you can plant them with a rooting hormone, which will encourage the mycorrhizal fungi and get them to root faster and stronger. But this is my first time trying this, so I just wanted to do it without any of that and see how well it did as a baseline before I went for like the rooting hormone stuff. And some of them have taken, and I may try this at another time and with the rooting hormone and see if they take faster. So yeah, these are some white mulberry cuttings, and the ones in the back here are all fig. This is a fun option to go with if you don't feel like buying one of these trees, which was the reason I went this route. I just found a local mulberry tree and local fig tree and got some cuttings from them, and now I'm growing my own trees.